In a time long forgotten, in a secluded corner of the world, there lived a man whose appearance set him apart from all others. His skin, a deep and vibrant shade of purple, gleamed under the sunlight like polished amethyst. His name was Thalorn, and he possessed an extraordinary gift. He could transform into any living being his mind could conceive. Yet, his gift was both a blessing and a curse, for he had to live hidden in the heart of the Shadow Forest, the only place where his camouflage abilities kept him safe from the prying eyes and fearful hearts of humans. The Shadow Forest was an ancient and mysterious place, where trees stretched towards the sky, their canopies forming an almost impenetrable roof. Sunlight barely filtered through the branches, creating an eerie, dimly lit environment. The sounds of the forest were a symphony of whispering leaves, the distant calls of exotic birds, and the crunch of branches under the feet of creatures no one else had ever seen. Thalorn had built a modest wooden cabin in a hidden clearing, surrounded by dense foliage. There, he lived in solitude, enjoying the company of the forest's animals and exploring his abilities. He could transform into a majestic eagle and soar through the skies, or into a gray wolf and roam the forest floor with stealth. However, Thalorn's life was not without its challenges. One day, while exploring a remote part of the forest, Thalorn encountered a young woman named Moon. She had been gathering medicinal herbs when a bear surprised her. Without hesitation, Thalorn transformed into a powerful lion and scared the bear away. Moon, frightened at first, was astonished to see Thalorn revert to his human form. She was a healer from a nearby village known for her kindness and wisdom. Her presence in the forest was no coincidence. She had heard tales of the man with purple skin and had decided to find him. When she explained her intentions, Thalorn was wary, having spent so long avoiding human contact. However, the sincerity in her eyes convinced him to give her a chance. Over time, Thalorn and Moon formed a close friendship. She taught him about plants and remedies, while he revealed the forest's secrets to her. But not everyone in her town shared her curiosity and kindness. A group of hunters, led by a man named Darren, had heard about the man with purple skin and saw him as a threat. They decided to venture into the forest and capture him. The climax of this tale arrived on a full moon night, when the hunters discovered Thalorn's cabin. With torches in hand, they surrounded the cabin and demanded that Thalorn come out. Moon, who was with him at the time, tried to reason with the hunters, but Darren was determined to eliminate what he did not understand. Thalorn, to protect her and himself, transformed into a towering dragon, his purple skin glowing with a supernatural radiance under the moonlight. The sight of the dragon left the hunters frozen with fear. Thalorn roared with immense power, shaking the ground beneath their feet, and then unleashed a column of fire into the sky as a warning. The hunters, finally comprehending the extent of Thalorn's power, retreated and fled in terror, vowing never to return. After the confrontation, Moon persuaded Thalorn that his gift was not a curse but a blessing that he should share with the world. With her help, Thalorn began to earn the trust of the people of her town. He showed them that he was not a threat but a protector of the forest and its inhabitants. Over time, Thalorn became a living legend, respected and loved by those who once feared him. The Shadow Forest ceased to be a place of concealment and transformed into a symbol of harmony between humanity and nature, with Thalorn as its eternal guardian. Thus, Thalorn, the man with purple skin, found his true purpose in life. And though his challenges did not end, he found the peace and recognition he had longed for, proving that even the most striking differences can become the greatest strengths.